Well, Braids, the AFL Trade Period begins on Monday. Do you anticipate much movement from our end?
Yeah, with the trade period starting on Monday and free agency starting on the Friday, it's probably going to be a pretty big period for us. Given where we're sitting on the ladder and obviously the AFL assistance package that we were given as well, we feel like this is a really important period for the footy club to launch into the next pre-season and seasons beyond that as well.
The club's been linked to a handful of players, including Dylan Stephens from Sydney, Zach Fisher from Carlton, Mobile Chol from the Gold Coast as well. Can you make any comment on those three?
Yeah, we've certainly looked at players that can help us around the square going into next year and beyond. So Dylan Stephens is one we've been watching all year, and he's got some real attributes that we think can help us. His ball use, his run, he's got some speed there as well that we think we can extract a bit more out of him. So generally he's a wingman, but we think he's quite versatile, be able to play in a few different spots as well. And Zach Fisher, if opportunity comes up that we can get him to North Melbourne too, would be really happy. He fell out of favour a little bit at Carlton throughout the year, and wasn't selected late in the year during the finals as well. So yeah, if we can provide him that opportunity and we can find a trade that is suitable for both parties, then we'd certainly look at him as well.
Ben Mackay has nominated Essendon as his free agency club of choice. How do you see that one playing out?
Yeah, obviously it's been an interesting one all year with Ben as a free agent. It's clearly his right to look at those options. We made it really clear to his manager from 12 months ago that if he was keen to stay, we'd have a contract ready for him the next day, and that day never came. So with the free agency rules, Ben's restricted free agent. We'll look at the offer when it comes through, and we've got the right to match it or let him go through to his club of choice, which is Essendon. So we'll weigh all that up once the offer gets through, and we'll go from there.
And forecasting ahead to the draft, I mean, right now we hold picks 2, 14, 19, 40, 52 and 60. Is it fair to say there's a pretty good chance that will look a little bit different by the time we arrive at 20th of November?
Yeah, I think that's a fair call. The hand you start with compared to where you end up is probably never the same for any club. There's a lot of movement. Clubs have all got different options they're trying to look at, whether it be come up the draft or go into next year or bring a player in and get a pick back. So there's so many different mechanisms now that you can achieve the outcomes you're after, and that means the picks fly around. So we know internally what we're after and where we'd like to pick. We know what we want to bring in as well from a place from another club point of view. So we've got our goals, and hopefully we can achieve them over the next week and a half.
Well, thanks for your time, Braids. Really appreciate it, and all the best for the next couple of weeks.
No worries. Cheers, Sam. Thanks, mate.